Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time we're going back in time to the Super Bowl because after Britney Spears released her book, which I'll put a link to that reading up here, we have all been like, what's good, Justin Timberlake? What's good? I just want to talk. So now they're all coming for Justin Timberlake, well deserved, even though there are some other people I think we should come for. Don't even get me started about Britney's book. There's some other people we should come for. Yes, there are. Sarah Silverman, don't make me go into it. I'm going to calm myself down. But she made some disparaging remarks about Britney's body parts and about her children. But I've hated her for years because of that. But it's fine. We're not going to talk about that. That's what this video is about. Even though this is why everyone's like, Ant, why don't you make a video about your opinion on Britney's book? Because this is how I get psychotic. Anyways, we're going to do a reading on Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. So I'm also a Janet stan, if you didn't know. Feedback is my favorite song. But I watched Super Bowl live. Yes, I'm that old. I watched the Super Bowl, young period. I watched Super Bowl live when Janet Jackson's breast was exposed. And I remember being like, oh, my queen's titty nipple is out. Like, it was like a moment for me that I'll never forget. And I remember everyone picked up the phone and called someone. Like, my mom called someone, her friends called, everyone was calling someone going, did you see her titty nipple? Like, it was a big deal. So after that, Janet Jackson got blackballed. And her career got like fucked over. And so it's always been a tit for tat, pun unintended, but a back and forth of whether or not it was done on purpose. Justin says it wasn't. I don't know what she said. I think she said it was. I'm not sure. But I want to know for real because Justin Timberlake threw Britney under the bus and he threw Janet under the bus. So now I want to know. Now I want to know, did you do it on purpose? So we're going to find out. I've never done this and I actually want to know. This is something I really want to know. I've never done this reading before. So remember, these readings are all alleged for interiors only. I'm just diving right in. Let's get started. And remember, if you like these, you can always join my YouTube membership. It's a $5, $10, and $15 tier. You get access to exclusive pick a card story times, and you can win a reading from me. I just uploaded a Halloween story time. Okay. All right. So Janet will be on the left, and Justin will be on the right. Energy between. So I want to see what his intentions were and her intentions. She was embarrassed. Six of Wands reversed. She was absolutely embarrassed and humiliated. Six of Wands is your ego and it's reversed. So that's not shocking. Let's see what he is. The Two of Wands. You fucking kidding me? Hold on, I'm not in focus. You little rat. He wanted to piss people off. His goal was to piss someone off. Were you trying to piss Britney off? Hold on, let me fix this mic because I'm about to scream into it. The Two of Wands is about misguided aggression and wanting to cause friction. The Knight of Cups is like, it's like a child, okay? The Knight of Cups is like emotional growth, but like you should be a king, not a knight, right? So it's like you're growing and maturing. So what were you maturing from? So this was his bad boy era. He wanted to get rid of his good boy image, right? Knight of Swords, Hangman, Hermit reverse. He wanted to get out of the good boy image. But who were you causing problems with? High Priestess reverse, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. So a failure, an underdog, trust, broken. Okay, Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on here. Because I know exactly what's happening. I know exactly what happened. So Justin Timberlake. Okay. So Justin Timberlake definitely wanted to make Britney jealous. I know that sounds psychotic, but it's there. It's what the Queen of Swords is here and the Two of Wands here. He wanted to cause friction. He wanted to outshine her. It's not shocking. The dichotomy between this and the Madonna kiss makes a lot of sense to me. There's definitely some sort of like, I want my moment. I want to make Britney jealous. I want to make the world mad. I want to get rid of my little boy image. I want to be seen as like a bad boy. That was why they were doing this. I also think that there was a wardrobe malfunction. The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess tells me that somebody trusted somebody with the costume and they failed. So the costume design, something was off about the costume design. I do think that's accurate. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So this is also about trying to take Britney down and trying to knock Britney down. But I also see this as like a golden moment. So do I think that there was some wardrobe malfunction? Yes. Do I think that his intention was to expose her nipple? No. Do I think that he put in his due diligence to make sure that he didn't accidentally do that? No. I think that maybe he didn't show up to a fitting or something, or maybe he didn't practice it properly. But I definitely think there's a part of him that like maybe didn't do it right, and so the whole thing came off or something like that. There's definitely something that he like just was reckless about and didn't care. Then after that, I also see this as him being like, this is my golden opportunity. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. This is my opportunity to make a shit ton of money. This is my opportunity to milk it. So that's when he decided to throw her. Yep, there's a Four of Swords reverse right under the bus. Right under the bus. The Four of Swords is reversed, the Page of Swords is reversed, and the Knight of Wands. So for him, he was just like, I'm not going to fight against the networks. I'm not going to lose my career. It's me or you, and I choose me, and I'm throwing you right under the bus. So it was a conscious effort for him to throw her under the bus because he was saving his ass. So do I think that he intended to expose her nipple? No. Do I think that it could have been avoided if he had done his due diligence? Yes. I think that he just wasn't concerned about anyone else. Like for him, it was just like, oh, this will be an iconic moment. He didn't even do it right, and he didn't care. And then it was like every man for themselves. So it is his fault, but it's also not his fault, if that makes sense. Like there was a wardrobe issue, but maybe if they had practiced it more, had more time, or if he cared enough, that wouldn't have happened. I also think initially Janet was like annoyed, but she was kind of like, whatever, like, you know, it is an iconic moment, but then the backlash hit. So I think that's also why we're seeing Janet kind of like conflicted, because I mean, from an entertainment perspective, right, this was a shocking, iconic moment, but then all the backlash happened and she's like, well, that's not even what was supposed to happen. So that's not fair. So I kind of understand that dichotomy too. As much as I would love to fucking nail Justin Timberlake to the cross, I don't think he went in there going, I'm going to show her tits. I think he went in there being like, whatever, I'm doing it. Like, he's very, so I'm in his energy in this time period, and he's very cocky, very arrogant. I don't need to practice. I'm not worried about it. I'm in the moment singing my thing. I'll just rip it off. But then he like ripped too much or like ripped the wrong thing. Like for him, it was just kind of like, whatever. He's so like, I'm the shit. I'm the king. Like he doesn't care. Like details don't matter to him. Like I don't see him as someone that was like, my performance needs to be meticulous. I need to practice. Like, you know, like a Virgo would or like Beyonce would. He's like not caring about the details, not caring about all the small things. He's just like, I'll just do it. I'll wing it. I'm good. I'm amazing. And then once shit hit the fan, he was like, fuck it. I'm throwing this bitch under the bus because I need to save my ass, which he has done multiple times. He did to Britney. It's just his personality at this point. Now the King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Temperance card tells me that I think there was multiple issues that night with the wardrobe too. Someone else's wardrobe malfunctioned or wasn't correct. So something happened with the wardrobe department previously. Maybe they had to change outfits last minute or something didn't fit. There's definitely an issue in general with wardrobe. To the point where I'm almost like, did somebody like try to sabotage this? I'm a little bit confused. Okay, wait. Let's just keep pulling. Oh my God. I'm looking at this and I'm like, why do I see someone idolizing someone? It doesn't make any sense to me. The Sun, the Strength card reverse, the Five of Wands. So the connection between Justin and Janet, right? It didn't really make sense. And I've been trying to figure out why the two of them were performing together, why they were like doing something together, because they don't really make sense together. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, I see him trying to make someone jealous, who I think is Britney. I'm seeing idolization, which doesn't make sense because I don't think he idolized Janet. And it just fucking clicked with this card. Making someone vulnerable and avoidance. Britney Spears has openly said how she idolized Janet Jackson. Madonna and Janet were her inspirations. and Mariah, but those were her big inspirations. This fucker literally did this on purpose. He knew that that was Britney's idol, like that was Britney's queen. He knew that. Because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, you're trying to make someone jealous and someone idolize it. And then I'm like, I always wondered why he chose to work with her. You totally did that on purpose to throw it in her face. And what's even funnier is you work with Madonna too. Everyone's going to think that I'm crazy when I say this and that I'm just being crazy, but I guarantee Britney already knows. And Britney would back it up. Yeah, look at this. Devils, toxicity. Yes, a victim of circumstance or feeling trapped in the world. I think he was throwing his career in Britney's face. And I think he was throwing his power in her face like, haha, fuck you, look what I can do. Haha, look what I have. It's like a subtle thing. Like, it's great for his career. Like, yeah, working with Janet is great. Working with Donna is great. Everyone would say yes to it. But a part of him was like, but it's also going to sting Britney. Yep, there's him being petty with the 5 of Swords. There's the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Wands too, which that's like, so if you read her book, you know that she considered his family her family, and he wanted to separate that. You don't feel safe around me, and you're not going to feel safe with me anymore. I don't want you to be around my family. I don't want you to be a part of everything. He drew a hard line. Oh my God. It also makes sense why he's constantly commented on Britney over the years, because even though everyone's like, Britney's obsessed with Justin, Justin's obsessed with Britney. It's both ways. And you guys fucking don't realize, and then you guys want to yell at Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber over Justin Bieber. It's the same thing. Anyways, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups reversed, and the 6 of Cups. This pisses me off too, because this to me tells me that there was something. What was Janet working on? What was Janet working on? Something Janet was working on. I think he's kind of happy that he sabotaged it. Was Britney and Janet going to collab? I'm like, is that crazy if I say that? But there's something here that he kind of wanted to sabotage. Why? It wasn't Justin. It's someone behind Justin. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. The 5 of Pentacles is reversed. Abuse of power, someone who wants them to lose money and has money to spare. And the Emperor, someone above Justin. So like someone in a management position or high up at the label or something. Somebody behind Justin wanted to sabotage Miss Janet. I think she was supposed to do something and she didn't do it. Or they had control over her and lost it. There's something that they wanted her to do. It's almost like, because the 5 of Pentacles is my abuse of power card. She's like, shut up and sit there and do this, or you owe me this, or you need to do this, and she wouldn't do it. So, and I want to sabotage you. I think that this person favored Justin as well. This person helped Justin too. This person helped Justin because they favored him. King of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, Empress. This is someone that doesn't like Britney either, or didn't like Britney at the time. Empress reverse and Queen of Cups. This is someone that definitely struggles with powerful women. Could have mommy issues, but they struggle with powerful women. I don't think this person's in control anymore if they're even alive. Because the King of Wands and the Empress makes me think that they got what they deserved in the end. Judgment is embarrassment. Ace of Swords or regret. And 8 of Wands. This person got publicly humiliated, or at least humiliated in the area, in the space that they're in. It's someone that got humiliated. Well, I mean, you humiliated Janet, the Queen of fucking Pop. So, okay. Justice, Seven of Cups. Oh, I wonder if she had a contract with a competitor. Okay. So for my Britney stands, do you remember when her team was supposed to work with something or someone on a tour and they pulled out last minute because of a contract issue, and then Britney got blackballed on the radio? That's why a lot of her singles didn't hit number one. But she's so talented, she was still an icon, even though she was blackballed from the internet and blacklisted from the internet. I mean, from radio play. I think something similar happened with Janet, where she didn't do something with a contract or didn't want to follow through with someone. And so they were just waiting for an opportunity to strike, and they used this as the opportunity to blackball her because they were mad at her previously for some sort of contract issue. And it might be with a tour or something she was going to do. Yep. Yeah, the Lover's card makes me feel like there's a similarity between her and Britney. Nine of Cups reverse and Three of Cups too. It's like you can't get what you want because there's someone here in the middle causing problems. It's just messy business deals here with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Chariot reverse and Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, I think Justin was kind of just used as a pawn, but he was willingly used as a pawn. Fuck him. I try to give him grace, but it's so difficult because every time I read him, I just see him as being like, he just doesn't care about anyone else. He really doesn't. Now, I don't know if he's a narcissist, but I could tell you he just doesn't care. Like, for him, he's just like, whatever I need to do to get to where I need to go, I'll do it at all costs, which to me is dangerous. But I mean, I guess it made him super famous, so it worked. I just don't really have empathy for him because he doesn't have empathy for others. Like, he never had empathy for anyone on the way up. He stepped on everyone to get to the top. So it's very difficult for me to be like, oh, I feel sorry for him. No, I mean, eventually those people that you stepped on will get a voice and they'll step right back on you. You know what I mean? So whatever. I guess I'm going to kind of leave it at that. Justice for Janet. I don't know what else to say. To sum it up, do I think that Justin intentionally tried to expose her titty nipple? No. Do I think that he cared that he did? No. Do I think that he threw her under the bus? Yeah. Do I think that he could have avoided it if he paid more close attention? Yes. But he's cocky and arrogant, so I'm gonna leave it at that. If you guys want to follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't. Join my YouTube memberships, the $5, $10, $50 tier. Get access to exclusive pick a card, story time, you can waiting for me. Until next time. Bye, guys. Y'all. I never even thought Justin Timberlake was cute, y'all. And I know that his, I know he's bad in bed. I just know it. I could just feel it. So I don't get it. But whatever. It's not for me to get.